Hey guys, what's up? I am coming on here with something a little bit different from what I would normally do. I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna chit chat with you. I wanna talk to you about a bunch of things. I have a lot of videos getting ready to come up, so you can be on the lookout for that. I know I've been sporadic here, but that's, you know, in the past. So let's just kind of move into all of this. I know that some of you may know that we have chickens in our family this year, which is pretty exciting. They are such amazing creatures. They're so cool. And they produce eggs, which is, how awesome is that? I don't know. Okay, so anyway. So Greg and I decided in spring that we were going to get chickens. We actually decided in the winter. So in the spring we got the chickens. We got them mid-March, and I was so excited. I was so excited when they came home. So we got 5 chicks from a local feed store here, and whoops, we actually got 4 chicks and a rooster. So that wasn't in our plans. We were just really going for egg-laying chickens. So we went with white longhorn chickens because they lay eggs, and they lay eggs consistently. And oh my God, I am still shocked by the eggs that they're laying. I was surprised too. Greg told me to kind of prepare myself that they may not survive, and that out of 5 chickens I may lose 1 or 2, and that's, you know, okay. And they all survived because I took really good care of them, and that was a whole thing. So we had 1 chicken that was getting their comb and everything a little bit earlier than the other ones, and I'm like, okay, so this is like going to be our good egg layer. Well, what we realized is we had them, you know, we built a house for them, and, you know, they're outside, and Greg and I are watching them, and some of the other girls are starting to get their combs. So we're like, okay, you know, everybody's starting to catch up to the first one. Awesome. Well, there's one little problem. All of a sudden, our 1 chicken, aka the rooster, started cock-a-doodle-doing, and I'm like, uh-oh. So we looked it up, and they said sometimes the female can, you know, one of the females, one of the hens, will kind of take on that dominant role when there's not a dominant rooster male in the flock. So I was like, okay. And then we started doing a little bit more research, and I'm like, uh-oh, I think we have a rooster. So we did. We had a rooster, and I got really, really emotional. I like cried a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of him. He's part of the family. What are the girls going to do? What are they going to think? We can't get rid of him. This is not good. And Greg's like, you're right. He wasn't in the plans, but we can't just let him go. He's part of the family. And I'm like, okay, so we're good, right? I'm always sticking up for Dumpling. That's the rooster's name. And I'm like, Dumpling this, Dumpling that, I love him, blah, blah. And then he turned on me, and I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, okay, this is okay. I need to, like, buck up and be like, I'm more dominant than you are. But then I started to notice that the girls, the hens, I like to call them the girls, they were also kind of having some, I would notice that when I would open the house for them in the morning, that Dumpling would kind of like jump on them or like attack them and kind of get like, you know, I'm the dominant one over you. And I'm like, I don't know if that's real good. So ultimately, after all of this stuff started escalating, after the girls started to kind of shy away, and now I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a difference, because what we ended up having to do is we did have to rehome Dumpling, which was a little difficult for me, but the guy who came lives in our county. He is going to breed with some of his chickens. He's got a bunch of chickens. He's basically got like a chicken farm kind of thing. So I felt really good after talking to him, and we're in contact and everything, and we're going to get some of Dumpling's babies in the spring. So that's really exciting. He's going to be with, I think I forget what they're called. The golden red hen, I don't know. We can get one of those like really pretty golden brown hens, or he's also got the white leghorns as well. So Dumpling has, I think, 17 hens that he is gonna kind of be over top of. I call him like the pimp chicken because he's got like all his, you know, hen bitches, whatever. Sorry. But that's kind of what's happening there. We had to do it because, one, he was kind of coming after me and he was getting aggressive with me. We also realized that the house is perfect for the hens, but it's not good for a rooster, and he's such a dominant, prominent rooster. I mean, everybody saw his pictures. They were like, wow, he is stunning. And he really was stunning. He was so gorgeous. He took after his mom, me. Anyway, so that's kind of like the story with Dumpling. It was really cool. I was a little scared. I'm like, I don't know, or am I giving up on him? But really, our space was not meant for him. He wasn't in our plans, and the hens, I was afraid they were going to maybe stop laying eggs, or, you know, I didn't want them to feel anxious with Dumpling. So there's that. And then also, we live in an area where everyone around us cannot have chickens, but we can because, you know, we're special. And the people around here, I was like, maybe they're not too happy about the cock-a-doodle doing at, you know, 4, 5 o'clock. He did all day. He's the type of rooster. He was the type of rooster that would cock-a-doodle do if he saw someone. And that became a little intense too. So it was like all the time. I loved it though. I loved it. I wish we had the space for him. If we had the space for him, it would have been totally different. But, you know, that's kind of where it's at. I do feel that Greg and I helped Dumpling along in the first part of his journey in this life, and I feel really good about that. He's strong, and also right before he was rehomed, his attitude started to change. Like, he wasn't so aggressive. He was starting to kind of like calm down a little bit, which is really good. And I feel that that was both Greg and I working on trying to get him to handle his anger issues. So, you know, that's positive. So I love the experience of having a rooster. Now I know what it's like to have a, I guess, baby rooster. And yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. I love him. And the guy that has him is going to take really good care of him, and we know exactly where he's at, so we can go see Dumpling anytime we want to. We can have his babies. It's going to be great and amazing. So I will keep you all updated on that, but I wanted to kind of let you know what's happening with Dumpling, what's kind of happening with these new videos that I'm going to be having up here. And if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, if you want to see something, let me know. I'm going to have some vlogs up too. So, but yes, I wanted to hop on, say hi. I hope you guys are doing well, and you're going to see more of me, and I hope to see more of you. And until next time, bye.